In 2025, the United States is reportedly opening its borders to a select group of Asian nations, allowing their citizens to enter without a visa. This policy shift eliminates the need for lengthy visa applications and interviews. The countries on this list possess not only significant economic leverage but have also established robust security systems that instill confidence in U.S. officials. Some of these nations were not on the U.S.'s radar just a few years ago, indicating a rapid and notable shift in geopolitical alliances and priorities. For citizens of these countries, this change could mean the opportunity to visit the United States sooner than they ever imagined. Number 10. Brunei. Brunei is a tiny, oil-rich kingdom with just over 400,000 people, but its wealth is immense. It ranks among the richest nations per capita due to its vast petroleum reserves. The country's sultan is one of the world's wealthiest monarchs, ruling from a palace with nearly 1,800 rooms that rivals the Vatican in size. Brunei is known for its low cost of gas and the fact that most citizens do not pay income tax. Despite its fortune, Brunei remains largely off the tourist map due to strict Sharia law, a conservative culture, and limited nightlife. The U.S. is granting Brunei visa-free entry not for tourism but because of trust. Brunei offers rare assets, long-term political stability, an ultra-low crime rate, and a quiet but firm alignment with Western interests. It also plays a unique role in ASEAN diplomacy, acting as a small yet influential strategic friend in an unpredictable region. Number 9. Taiwan. Taiwan, a small island, is a global powerhouse, holding the key to over 60% of the world's semiconductor manufacturing. Its chipmakers are essential for nearly every smartphone, laptop, and electric vehicle on the planet, sustaining the modern global economy. In 2025, Taiwanese citizens will reportedly be able to enter the U.S. visa-free. This move is not just a policy change, it's a strong signal. Although Taiwan is not officially recognized by the United Nations and is claimed by China, it maintains close partnerships with the world's largest economies, including the U.S. Taiwan is considered too essential to be sidelined due to its world-class workforce and resilient economy. In the face of rising tensions with Beijing, Washington is strengthening its ties with Taiwan, not just militarily but diplomatically. This visa-free policy aims to tighten the bond with a critical technological partner and a frontline democracy in the Pacific. Over 500,000 Taiwanese already visit the U.S. annually, contributing billions to local economies. This number is expected to surge with easier travel, leading to deeper ties and a stronger signal to the world. Number 8. South Korea. South Korea is an innovation hub that seems to operate a decade ahead of the rest of the world. It's a country where high-speed internet is a basic expectation, and deliveries arrive in under 15 minutes. It is home to global tech giants like Samsung, Hyundai, and LG. South Korea is one of the most advanced economies on the planet with deep military and economic ties to the United States. In 2025, those ties are expected to grow even closer with visa-free access for its citizens. This is a reflection of a long-standing strategic trust. The U.S.-South Korea alliance spans decades, rooted in shared security interests and strengthened by trade. In 2023, bilateral trade surpassed $200 billion, covering everything from high-end electronics to defense equipment. Geographically, South Korea is a frontline buffer against one of the most volatile regimes on Earth, North Korea. With over 28,000 U.S. troops stationed there, South Korea is not just an ally but a crucial partner in maintaining stability in East Asia. However, the country faces internal challenges, including one of the world's lowest birth rates, which threatens long-term economic momentum. The government has offered incentives to encourage family growth. Despite this, the U.S. views South Korea as a reliable, high-capacity partner with unmatched strategic value. Granting visa-free access is both a diplomatic gesture and a practical move to deepen ties with a nation that supports both technological progress and regional balance. Number 7. India. With over 1.4 billion people, India is a powerhouse of momentum. Once an emerging market, it has now fully emerged. In 2025, the US is reportedly granting Indian citizens visa-free access, a move that speaks volumes about the shifting global balance of power. This is not merely a sign of friendship but a recognition of India's scale, influence, and inevitability. India is the world's fastest-growing major economy and is on track to surpass Japan and Germany to become the third largest globally. Its human capital, engineers, coders, and entrepreneurs, has become the foundation of the modern tech world. Over 12% of U.S. startups were founded by Indian-born innovators, and Indian leadership is prominent at the helm of global corporations like Google, Microsoft, and Adobe. The ties between the U.S. and India run deep. More than 4 million Indian Americans call the U.S. home. Indian students form one of the largest foreign cohorts in American universities, contributing billions in tuition, research, and long-term economic output. This demographic bridges the two democracies culturally and commercially. Beyond economics, India serves as a strategic anchor in the Indo-Pacific, especially with China's expanding influence. It is a powerful, pluralistic democracy increasingly aligned with U.S. interests, both diplomatically and militarily. However, India is also a study in contrasts, with economic growth coexisting with stark inequality, and urban expansion outpacing infrastructure. Environmental and governance challenges persist. Granting visa-free access is an act of alignment, deepening trust with a nation poised to help shape the geopolitical balance of the 21st century. Number 6. Singapore. Singapore is a tiny island nation with virtually no natural resources that has become one of the wealthiest places on Earth. It is an economic powerhouse built on vision, discipline, and precision. Known for its strict laws, such as the ban on chewing gum, it is a city where millionaires are commonplace. In 2025, Singaporeans are expected to travel to the US without a visa, a reflection of how essential Singapore has become on the global stage. As a financial hub managing trillions in international trade, its role far exceeds its geography. With its gleaming skyscrapers, near-zero crime rate, and one of the world's top-ranked airports, Singapore often feels like a city of the future. The country operates with business-like efficiency, attracting high-value investment while maintaining tight institutional control. Its GDP per capita now surpasses that of the US, Japan, and China. With one of the world's strongest passports, its citizens already enjoy extensive global access. Wealth in Singapore comes with trade-offs. For instance, cars can cost over $100,000 due to steep taxes, and housing is among the most expensive anywhere. For many, the promise of stability and opportunity outweighs the price. For the US, Singapore is more than a trading partner, it is a stable anchor in a complex region. American companies rely on its financial systems and strategic location to operate across Asia. Visa-free access simply deepens a relationship built on trust, efficiency, and shared interests. Number 5. Japan. Japan is a country where ancient shrines stand near high-speed trains, and entire cities seem like glimpses into the future. It's a place where tradition and technology exist in seamless balance. After the devastation of World War II, Japan rose from the ashes within a few decades to become the world's third-largest economy. Today, it is home to iconic brands like Toyota, Sony, and Nintendo. Technological innovation is central to Japan's identity. It leads the world in robot density per capita and boasts bullet trains that travel over 200 miles per hour with remarkable punctuality. However, behind this futuristic image lies a serious demographic challenge. Japan's population is shrinking faster than almost any other nation due to one of the lowest birth rates globally. The government has offered financial incentives to encourage families to have children. Despite this, Japan remains a vital player on the world stage and a crucial ally to the United States. Visa-free travel for Japanese citizens in 2025 reflects a deep-rooted alliance. Although Japan does not maintain a full-scale military, its highly advanced self-defense forces work closely with the U.S., playing a key role in maintaining regional stability amid threats from North Korea and China. Number 4. Israel. Israel, a country roughly the size of New Jersey, is surrounded by conflict, yet it outpaces some of the world's largest powers in military intelligence and technological innovation. With a population of just over 9 million, Israel has produced breakthroughs that have reshaped modern life, from Waze and the Intel processor to the Iron Dome missile defense system. Known as the startup nation, Israel generates more startups per capita than anywhere else on Earth, including Silicon Valley. Its tech industry is behind major advances in cybersecurity, biotech, and artificial intelligence. This momentum happens in a region often marked by political volatility and existential threats, yet Israel's economy continues to expand with strong growth year after year. Education is central to this rise, with top-tier universities and a culture that values science, military service, and resilience. This produces a steady stream of thinkers, builders, and problem solvers, many of whom continue their journey in the United States. This is why the U.S. is granting Israeli citizens visa-free access in 2025. It reflects deep-rooted trust, mutual interest, and a partnership built on shared values and strategic alignment. Beyond tech, Israel leads in sustainable agriculture, water conservation, and medical innovation, proving that a country with limited land and constant threats can become a laboratory for global solutions. Number 3. Qatar. Qatar is a small sliver of desert with one of the world's largest natural gas reserves. This resource has transformed the country into an economic titan with one of the highest GDPs per capita. Citizens pay little to no taxes, and the nation's sovereign wealth fund, valued at over $300 billion, influences global markets. Qatar's reach extends beyond energy and finance. Through Al Jazeera, it has become a powerful voice in international media. It has also used sports, most notably by hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup, to claim the global spotlight and showcase its ambition and infrastructure. Qatar has strategically used its wealth to build deep relationships with Western powers, particularly the U.S. Its location in the Gulf makes it a key military and energy ally, anchoring a partnership that's about regional stability as much as it is about resources. In 2025, Qatari citizens will be able to enter the U.S. without a visa. This signals mutual trust between two nations that understand the value of quiet power. Number 2. The Philippines. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, is more than just postcard-perfect beaches. It's a country where natural beauty meets rising ambition, stepping into a new role as a rising force in Southeast Asia's economic and technological landscape. The nation has a population of over 113 million people and has faced challenges such as political turbulence, natural disasters, and persistent poverty. However, it has shown a remarkable ability to adapt and rebuild. Today, the Philippines is one of the largest outsourcing capitals in the world. Millions of Filipinos power global business operations through call centers and remote support, turning English fluency and adaptability into economic strength. A booming middle class is reshaping domestic demand, and tourism generates billions each year. A new wave of innovation is also rising, with Manila's startup ecosystem gaining traction. The U.S. is extending visa-free travel to Filipino citizens for the first time. This is a recognition of deeper ties, economic interdependence, and a shared vision for the future of the Indo-Pacific. The move marks a turning point, reflecting the Philippines' growing role not only as a partner but as a key player in shaping the next chapter of global opportunity. Number 1. Malaysia. Malaysia has quietly transformed from a nation known primarily for rubber and tin into an unexpected powerhouse. Decades ago, it grappled with poverty, but today it commands one of Southeast Asia's strongest economies, with major industries like electronics manufacturing and petroleum exports driving its $400 billion GDP. Malaysia's strength lies in its balance between tradition and progress, religion and inclusivity, industry and sustainability. Although a Muslim-majority nation, it is one of Asia's most religiously harmonious societies. Kuala Lumpur, its capital, is a city of gleaming towers, temples, and food markets that reflect a cultural mosaic few countries can match. Malaysia is also shifting toward digital innovation, with government-led initiatives and a rapidly growing talent base. It is becoming a regional tech hub, and homegrown giants like AirAsia and Petronas are proving that Malaysia is a key player in the global economy. Recognizing this rise, the U.S. is opening its doors, allowing Malaysians to enter the U.S. visa-free in 2025. This diplomatic milestone underscores how far Malaysia has come and how much further it is poised to go. These 10 nations are not just rising, they are redefining what global influence looks like. From high-tech hubs to diplomatic powerhouses, each has earned its place on the world stage through resilience, innovation, and forward-thinking vision. Visa-free access to the U.S. is more than a convenience. It signals trust, strategic value, and a shifting balance of power.